top 10 best yoga poses for stress relief. Stress is a problem for everyone, especially given the problems with modern living. Many people use exercise or other less healthy coping mechanisms to deal with stress, while others try to ignore their feelings, causing them to accumulate and negatively impact their health. Body, breath, mind, personality, and emotions are all aspects of the human system that yoga, an ancient philosophy and practice of health and well-being, addresses. However, yoga is especially beneficial for reducing stress, because it promotes an improvement in mindfulness and self-compassion through controlled breathing, meditation, mental imagery, and several stretching poses or asanas. Number 10. Simple pose with an optional forward fold, Sukhasana. Easy pose, also known as Sukhasana, is a straightforward therapeutic pose that may be practiced by both beginning and advanced yogis. It calms the mind and relieves stress and anxiety. The forward bend increases the exhalation, which triggers the relaxation reaction. Your lower body's joints, including your hips, groin, outer thighs, knees, and ankles. Easy pose helps to develop the back muscles gradually and enhances posture. Number 9. The forward fold standing pose. Uttanasana can settle a racing mind, encourage peace, and balance the nervous system, among its many other advantages. Additionally, it is frequently utilized to change positions. Bend your knees and hinge forward from your hips while in Tadasana, or simply your neutral standing stance, putting your hands in front of your feet. As you fold, don't forget to exhale and engage your core. Put more weight on your feet's balls to avoid stress on your lower back. If your hamstrings are excessively tight, slightly bend your knees. Lengthen through the back of your legs if your hamstrings aren't tense. Keep your weight on the balls of your feet at all times. With opposing hands, grab each elbow. Concentrate on relaxing your jaw, neck, the area surrounding your eyes, and your mind of all ideas. After holding the position for 5 breaths, return to Tadasana carefully. Number 8. Children's pose, Balasana. The child's pose is ideal for calming the adrenals and an active mind. Stressing out too much puts stress on our adrenal glands, located above the kidneys. The result could be burnout. On your hands and knees, place your hands in front of you as you sit back over your heels. Fold forward gradually till your forehead touches the mat. Your big toes should touch. Your knees can be positioned either together or apart, it depends on how tight your hips are. However, you can stack your hands and rest your head on your forearms instead of keeping your arms by your body as is customary. Additionally, you can raise your arms in front of you. Hold this position for 10 breaths at the very least. Number 7. The Eagle Pose. Eagle position, also known as Garudasana, is a challenging pose that helps you squeeze out body tension and concentrate on your balance, which reduces stress and sharpens your focus. As you start, stand straight up with your arms by your sides. Cross your left thigh over your right, crouch down on your right foot, and flex your knees. Put your left foot's toes behind your right calf. Straighten both of your arms in front of your body before tucking your left arm beneath your right. Bend your elbows, then elevate your forearms so they are perpendicular to the ground and at a 90-degree angle. Finally, clasp your palms collectively after wrapping your hands and arms. Hips and chest should be aligned with the front. Bring your stomach in and up. To further maintain your equilibrium, concentrate on the tips of your thumbs. Try to maintain the position for a minute. Arms and legs should be loosely coiled. Repeat on the left side. Number 6. Bridge Pose. When in bridge pose, also known as Satubandha Sarvangasana, the heart is higher than the head, creating a moderate inversion. It promotes ease and relaxation and reduces stress, anxiety, and moderate depression, while calming the brain and central nervous system. Lay flat on your back to begin. Put your feet hip-width apart while bending your knees. With your palms down, keep your arms at your side. Firmly plant your feet on the ground. Lift your hips and take in as much air as you can. Make sure your knees remain hip-width apart. On lifting your chest, apply pressure to your shoulders and arms. Lift your hips higher by working your glutes and legs. Exhale, then slowly roll your spine back to the floor after holding for 5 breaths. Number 5. Long Triangle Pose. The ideal full body stretch for easing stress and anxiety is the extended triangle pose. The posture,
also known as Baddha Trikonasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana, is a standing asana used in contemporary yoga. Stand straight, breathe, and stretch your legs 1 meter apart to begin the posture. With your palms on the ground, extend your arms in a sideways motion. Your right foot should be 90 degrees out. Your right thigh should be turned outward when you contract your thigh muscles. From your hips, slant your body downward toward your right leg. Left-handed body swerve. Lengthen your tailbone toward your heel as you, slightly, push your left hip forward. Depending on how flexible you are, place your right hand on the floor, your shin, or your ankle. Straighten your left arm out in front of you. Hold the position for 30 seconds while maintaining your head straight. Number 4. The cat pose. Another asana that reduces stress, improves spinal flexibility and mobility, and fosters emotional equilibrium is cat pose, also known as Marjaryasana. Stretches in Marjaryasana. The lower back is most stretched during the cat pose, but the hip, upper back, and lungs are all stretched. When performed fully, the cat stretch relieves stress in the upper back and neck. Marjaryasana assists in menstrual cramps, lower back pain, and sciatica can all be relieved with asana flow, which is the seamless transition from one pose to the next while using the breath. Additionally, it stimulates and massages internal organs including the adrenal glands and kidneys in the abdomen. Number 3. The leg up the wall pose. Legs up the wall pose, or Viparita Karani, is a fully supported asana that is frequently performed against a wall. A fantastic pose to practice before going to bed, since it soothes your mind and heart, is to lean your legs up against a wall. This reduces stress. Legs up the wall asana, which is aided by Viparita Karani, promotes lymphatic drainage, improves blood circulation, and permits the return of blood to the heart. How to perform the legs up the wall pose. Before rolling onto your back and straightening your legs on the wall, start by positioning your hips against a wall. As close as you can, press your bottom against the wall. You might have to move closer by wriggling. For 5 minutes, maintain this posture. Number 2. Pose in a corpse. Savasana, often known as the corpse pose, is typically the final yoga asana. It is typically seen as the section of the lesson that is most soothing. This position encourages a sense of both physical and emotional grounding, relaxes the entire body, and results in complete relaxation. Although it appears like someone is just lying on the ground, the stance is considerably more difficult. Even while most students can easily bend and twist their way through a yoga session, some find it difficult to stay motionless while lying on the floor. Relaxation is not something you can force. As the learner eventually enters a state of total relaxation in Savasana, fears and worries start to slip away. Once you've mastered corpse pose, it's quite satisfying because it promotes mental health, attention, breathing relaxation, and calms the mind. Lay flat on your back to begin, keeping your legs somewhat closer together than your mat. With your hands facing up, keep your arms by your sides. Close your eyes, relax your face, and concentrate on taking deep breaths. Allow your mind to concentrate on and then let go of every part of your body, starting at the top of your head and moving down to your feet. For 3 to 5 minutes, maintain the position. Number 1. Forward bend from head to knee. Bend your left leg and bring the sole of your foot to the top inner of your right thigh, while sitting straight with your legs extended. Lay your left knee flat on the ground. Inhale while placing both palms on either side of the right leg. Fold forward and exhale as you turn toward the extended leg. After holding for 5-6 breaths, switch sides and repeat the pose. Alleviates minor anxiety and despair. Helps with headaches, exhaustion, and even sleeplessness while calming the brain. How was the video? Did you enjoy it? Post your feedback in our comment section below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates.